Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TCU's 4th annual Frogs for the Cure game. TCU is pleased to partner with Susan G. Komen for the Cure, an organization dedicated to a world without breast cancer. Komen was founded on a promise by Nancy Brinker to her sister Susan. The Komen Race for the Cure, staged in cities around the nation, raises awareness and funds. At TCU, we believe in community involvement and that Frogs for the Cure is our part for this important cause. On the field are breast cancer survivors, 600 students from Greek and student organizations, and representatives from TCU faculty and staff. One, whose life was turned upside down when her mother was diagnosed, is recent TCU graduate Lynn Taylor, featured twirler for the TCU Marching Band for 4 years.
I discovered I had this lump in my breast. It was huge. It just popped up overnight.
Scary. Something you didn't want to think about.
I went to the doctor, and he just couldn't believe that I had such a large growth since my records for 6 months from my mammogram were clear.
My world just kind of went on hold for a moment. It didn't matter what I was doing, and work could wait, and Miss Texas preparation could wait, and my friends, my family could wait because my mom needed me.
When I was doing the biopsy, in the middle of the biopsy, he realized that it was cancer cells instead of not. And so we went right in and had the surgery done the following day, on Wednesday, which was Valentine's Day.
You know, I just kind of told her, I said, Mom, you know, you have to be there. You have to make it through this. There's just no other way, because I need you, Michael needs you, you need to be here, you know. You've got so much more life that now is not the time for this to be over.
Changed our lives. It changed all three of our lives. I think that it made us closer in a lot of ways. Even though we were a pretty close family, I think it just made us even closer.
Breast cancer is diagnosed in 1 of every 8 women, and men can get this disease too. But it is curable when caught early. There is help and hope all around us. Baylor All Saints Medical Center, Fort Worth, has announced plans for the Joan Katz Breast Center. The center will offer comprehensive service to better serve women and men diagnosed with breast cancer in Tarrant County and the surrounding areas. The new center is named in honor of Joan Katz, a 3-time breast cancer survivor and mother of former TCU student Laurie Katz.
It's not about my name. It's about all of the names and all of the stories and all of the people that have been touched by this disease. And it is a privilege to represent all of those individuals, the people who are battling and fighting every day to live, and then all of those people who wanted to live as much as I did that aren't here. So it's important that we try to represent them. And I am 110% behind a comprehensive breast center for our community. And again, it has nothing to do with my name.
And I believe Joan represents more than anything. She represents hope. Because everyone can look at her and look at how engaged she is and say she has lived with breast cancer since 1982.
Everyone sitting in the stands may say, well, I understand why you're fighting for breast cancer, but what does this have to do with me? And the truth is, every single one of you can do something in the fight, just by being a frog for the cure, wearing a pink ribbon, or being a messenger to get out all of the important messages about early detection and taking charge of yourself and care of yourself.
What did I learn through all of this was I had a great partner.
Tonight, your presence gives hope and raises money for Komen through your purchase of game tickets and Frogs for the Cure merchandise. We especially want to recognize all of you in the stands who share in Komen's dream of a world without breast cancer. Now, will all those who are breast cancer survivors please stand and remain standing? Will all those who have lost a family member to breast cancer please stand and remain standing? Will all those who have a friend or family member who has had breast cancer please stand and remain standing? I am the cure. We are the cure. Horned Frogs for the Cure.